Mark 4 MX testing the all-new 2022 model Yamaha YZ250cc two-stroke. And a bike that's seen a host of changes, mainly to do with the chassis. We've got a new subframe, totally new seat that's slimmer and flatter profile, new plastics. It's got a bit of a completely different look to it as well. Now in the engine department, that remains relatively unchanged. However, it's got a brand new airbox and a new air ventilation system that comes in from the back of the side plates. Along with the changes as well, Yamaha's brought a brand new caliper to the front brake system, so a little bit of extra stopping power for a little two-stroke machine. Now of course, Yamaha have retained some of its good old trusty things that it's stuck by throughout the years, and one of them is the KYB spring cartridge forks up front. However, it does have a brand new valving spec that should be good to test out there on the track. And we touched on it before, the all new chassis, ergos. It also gets a brand new petrol tank to boot. Now we also touched on it before, but the new air intake system for Yamaha with their 250 two-stroke coming in from the back of the side plates, all this extra air and the new airbox is all designed around trying to smooth out that power delivery a little bit. Be interesting to see how that works out there on the track. Another change that Yamaha have made, they've gone from a combination of 8mm bolts, 10mm bolts to just purely 8mm bolts now, making it a lot easier for the average punter at home to just pull out that one particular T-bar and boom, you've got all your bolts off in one hit. And last but not least, the colour options. Of course, you've got your trusty traditional blue colour that Yamaha have pretty much always done, and this baby right here gives you the option of a mainly black Monster Energy limited edition bike. So lots to choose from. Now, joining me today as a little bit of a co-test pilot is my former sparring partner and former teammate at CDR Yamaha, Cheyne Boyd. So we'll both get the opportunity to ride two of these bikes. The limited edition Monster Energy one is mine here. He's got the traditional blue one, and it'll just be like old school times out there on the track. Cheyne Boyd, it has been many, many moons since we have raced together on one of these bad boys.
It has. It's 16 years since I last raced one, but I reckon it would be like 19 years since we are both on the track on one.
What was the main thing that caught your eye, that impressed you the most about the new 22 model?
Because it's been so many years for me riding a two-stroke, I think always riding four-stroke, you just get a little lazy. And on this bike, there's a lot of gear shifting, but nice, strong power still. The flow and the power that I use on a 450, it was pretty much similar, but just a few gears higher. Really nice bike, thin, easy to move around on, and just all-round good bike.
There's definitely something pretty cool about sending these jumps here, so much airtime at your track, Boydie, and just popping up and just prop a couple of little punches of the throttle in the air. You get the memories back to Supercross days.
Yeah, it did. They're good over rev to pull the front up when you're going long. And you know me, I most of the time don't like to use down ramps. So when I was going long, it was enjoyable to give it a big handful, to listen to the motor, to bring that front up, to land a bit harder.
Great, all right, well thank you so much for joining us and helping me test this machine, Cheyne Boyd. Thank you guys for watching and joining us. And of course, if you're a two-stroke fan, this is definitely something you may want to consider. Head on down to your Yamaha dealership, talk to the salesman, see what you can come up with. Thanks for joining us.